Hi guys, Music Beauty Life here to show you the first in my series of wedding looks. Today's wedding look is going to be a gray eye, and I'm going to be showing you how to do a very soft, subtle, defined eye that's going to photograph beautifully. Let's get started. The first and most important part of your eye look is to make sure that you've had your eyebrows shaped and that your eyebrows are shaped to your liking. Your eyebrow is a very important part of your eye look. So you definitely want to make sure you experiment with your eyebrow shape, find the shape that's right for you long before your wedding. So my eyebrows have been done. I haven't filled them in or anything yet. I'm going to do that afterwards, and I'll show you how to do that as well. The second most important part is an eyeshadow primer. You definitely want to wear a primer on your big day. And the reason is you don't want to get any creasing or any sort of glossy spots on your eye. And without a primer, that can definitely happen. What I'm using here is MAC paints in Untitled, but you certainly don't have to use a specific one. So all you want to do is spread this on your lid, making sure to get inside the corner of the eye, like that. And I'm just going to take a touch more. And I'm also going to prime underneath the eye because there may be some shadow that you want to kind of hang out under there. Today we're going to be doing a little bit of silver underneath the eye as well. So first things first, we just want to start with our shadow application. What we're going to do is on a shadow brush, take the Dazzle Light or a medium shimmer eyeshadow that is in a nice neutral shade, and we're going to apply it to the whole lid. You want to concentrate on the inner tear duct area because this is going to help give you a very refreshed look. Next, we want to take the other neutral shade, which is a white-ish shade, Vapour color. So something that has less shimmer in it, but is a beautiful highlight shade, something that's really going to lift the brow bone. Now the reason why you don't want a lot of shimmer in that brow bone is when you're taking photographs and you're going to have so much flash photography, everyone's going to be taking pictures of you. So you're not just at the mercy of your professional pictures, which obviously are going to turn out beautiful. You also have these bad flashes that if you've got too much shimmer on your face can really end up making you look oily and strange. So you want to avoid getting too much shimmer under that brow bone. The next step is to take our silver shade. But before we do that, I'm going to take that very clean blending brush, and I'm just going to soften the shade. Just soften both colors together so that we just get a wash of color. It doesn't look like we're wearing a ton of eyeshadow. So blending is the key to making it look beautiful and professional. I just want to show you the difference between the unblended eye and the blended eye. You can see that this eye definitely looks a lot more frosty, and just like the eyeshadow is sitting on the top of the eye, you can even see that it's a brighter white. So you just want to make sure to get everything beautifully blended. Okay, so next we're going to take our silver shade. And for that I am using this beautiful silver shade from MAC. I'm just going to get a nice amount on our brush here, and we're going to apply it just into the crease of the eye here, and also in a little V shape over here on the corner of the eye. Now I'm taking another clean blending brush, but you could of course just clean that one on a makeup cloth. And I'm going to start working the shadow into the lighter part of my eye, into the parts that have the light shadow. So we're just working it in. Just really softly in nice circular motions. And then we're going to do the same for the other eye. I'm just adding a touch of shadow to darken up the very inside of the crease of this eye. And then we're going to repeat it on the other eye. So just the very inside of the crease. Now that we've blended out, we can add basically a pop of a darker color. So just again, focus that on the corners of the eyes as well. Next, you want to take a silver liner. I'm going to be using the Avon Super Shock liner, which is a very good gel liner that stays put really well. And we're going to line our eye in this silver color. We're actually going to be layering our liners. So here we just want to get a nice, beautiful silver line all the way down to the front center of the eye. Now I'm going to take the liner one more time, and I'm going to angle the shape of my eye. So I'm going to, you can rest your finger on your nose, sometimes that helps. Draw a corner on both sides. So draw like a little bit of a half triangle on both sides, and then fill it in so that it goes all the way to the lash line. Just like that. Just going to blend just the very top of that line. Now we're going to take our angled brush and apply it in the aqua cream, which is brilliantly waterproof. And we're going to just smudge it in to the lash line very carefully. So we already have a softer liner look. What we're doing here is going to thicken our lashes and make our eyes stand out without looking like we're wearing a very thick black line of eyeliner, which, especially if you don't wear makeup that often, you're not going to look like yourself on your wedding day, and you want to look like yourself on your wedding day. So we're just taking that beautiful waterproof liner, and you can see I'm just tapping it right at the lash line, all the way down to the lid. Next, you want to take a very small amount of this silver shade onto a brush, but we're actually going to mix it with a little bit of that white shade as well. So I'm just going to get a nice amount of the white shade, and then just take a couple of taps of the silver and mix it on my hand. You can see that I'm getting a much softer silver by doing that. Just mix it until you get a nice soft silver. And then we're just going to take that underneath the eye. But not the whole eye, just the outer corner of the eye. Now next, you may want to use a white liner on the inside of your lid. I prefer peach liners, but currently I've finished the one that I have. So I'm going to be using a little bit of NYX Jumbo Shadow Pencil in white on a concealer brush, just a very small amount. And I'm just going to be blending it into the waterline to get a nice, fresh, open look. And also, if you didn't sleep the night before or got any eyeshadow on the inner part of your eye, then you want to get that all the way to the corner of the eye. So if that happened, this is also going to open up that eye. And don't worry, it's going to look very different with mascara. This is going to give your eyes that beautiful bridal look, open them up beautifully. So that is a step that is definitely optional. And at this point, we can apply our mascara. Our look is almost done. Especially on your wedding day, you want to give your eyelashes a nice chance to curl. So I would suggest holding your eyelashes for about 30 seconds in the eyelash curler, especially if you're very confident with the curler. So I've allowed my eyelashes to curl for a long time, and now I'm just going to be applying Maybelline the Falsies mascara. This one doesn't happen to be in waterproof, but I would strongly suggest using waterproof mascara on your wedding day. You can see that I got a little bit of clumping in my lashes here. So I'm just going to take a little brush, a little spoolie like this. Just clean that up and separate them. You can actually use an old mascara wand. You don't have to buy a spoolie like that one if you don't have one on hand. So this is the final gray, soft, neutral eye for a wedding. It's one of my favorite wedding looks. I think the gray is just so stunning with a white, off-white, with the light pale colors. Obviously, if you were going to be accessorizing with gold, a silver probably wouldn't be the best color for you. But if you're accentuating with silver, I think that this could be such a beautiful look for your day. It's very glowy and it's soft, but at the same time, it really does give a huge impact on the eyes. For me, I just hate supernatural wedding makeup. I think that you should be your best version of yourself, and a lot of people, their favorite feature is their eyes, and I think you should play them up in a soft way. So I hope that, I've got like makeup all over my hands here. I hope that you've enjoyed this video, and if you're still interested in the rest of this makeup look, click below so that you can see how I've finished this makeup look. Thanks for watching, guys.